Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com.
Skull!
There we go.
Skull! Well. Ooh-wee. Skull! How about this, Robbie? Brings a tear to my eye. He's been winning all day. This guy's a goat in my heart. Look at how beautiful. And like the South Park meme, and it's gone. We just become best friends.
With Hans wide open.
What's up, and welcome into the Ultimate Autographs live break room. We're getting the Rain Man Whitmer here along with
Steven Ryan.
Steven, how we doing?
Fantastic. How are we doing, Ricky?
Cried a little bit today, but I'm fine. Showed gonna be okay.
Was it a, it was a,
I heard the
He
news,
cramped,
and I'm like, I need a moment to myself.
again, allegedly, he
I'm
cramped
like,
again.
I need a moment to myself because this team is too good, and I can't have anything go wrong, Steven.
That's fair.
Can't have this team break my heart like it has so many times. Except for 2016.
Just gotta be patient. Just gotta be patient.
Didn't break my heart in 2016. How about here to the show from the last 2 shows? You said it before we went on. How about some Freddie T?
That thing is beautiful.
Fred Taylor out of the Black and Blue Speed Flex series in the room, Steven, as we've got, 12 boxes, 9 headliners, some of the best ratios that you are going to see across the entire room. Let's go ahead and set up the show. Before we do, it wouldn't be a Sunday evening if I did not pull a Ricky and go ahead and not change our names. So our names are changed. We're all good to go. Let's set up the show.
Derek's in the chat. He says, can we just make the jerseys the Chase wheel spin so we can get them out of the room and get the new series in?
You know what? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I like that idea.
We'll make the last 3 boxes of the jerseys the Chase wheel spin. You guys fill that out before, I'll say before 7:30. We'll do a spin. We'll have a new Chase wheel spin after that. So let's set up the dice roll though, Steven. What's
I
it
like
gonna
that
be?
idea.
What's the dice gonna say?
Let's say 9.
Can't be 4. Has to be 6 or higher.
Can't be 4
again. How about 10?
10.
How about double 5s? Double 5s for the dice
Double
roll
fives.
today. And then, as we have already pre-approved, it is decided. Let's just make the can't miss jerseys the chase for the evening, Steven. So 3 boxes left in those jerseys. We got a double and a single. Last 2 breaks of the jerseys. That's going to be 24 total names in that. Really 16 total names, but 8 of those will be in there twice. Bijan Robinson, the last headliner in the final 3 boxes of the jerseys. So before we get into everything, Steven, do we have any pre-fills?
Not at the current moment, but we just got a spot into the Trick Play practice squad.
Let's go. Let's
a
go.
Very fun break to enter in. There's still 3 authentics left. Ray Lewis, Terrell Davis, and Mike Evans. So imagine walking away with a autographed full-size authentic helmet for under $50 potentially.
Some of the best deals in the break room.
That's what I'm saying. Under low key, hanging out there.
So let's go ahead, see what we got in the break room to start off. If you are new to the Ultimate Autographs live break room, this is the live break page. I'm actually going to bring it over a little bit so we don't see Steven at all. And now I got to bring it over so we don't see me at all. So there we go. This is the live break page. I'm going to put this link in the chat in case you are new. You do not have it. You want to get into these beautiful breaks here at UA. What do we got? How about let's start off with some speed flexes. Black and blue speed flexes. These are going to be all speed flex helmets. Black and blue means minor imperfections on them. Might be missing an ear pad inside. Might have minor scratch, little logo bubbling, anything. Nothing that can't be fixed on the lids. You get them for a little bit of a discounted price because they are black and blue. Headliners we have left. So 12 boxes, 9 headliners. They include Brock Bowers, Julian Edelman, Antonio Gates, Steve Smith Sr., Terrell Davis, Kurt Warner, Matty Ice, Matt Ryan in the room, Marcus Allen, and Tony Dorsett. That Terrell Davis being a Hydro Speed Flex. That's Steve Smith on the Chrome Speed Flex. You got Julian Edelman on that beautiful flat white with the chrome red logo on it. Still some beautiful speed flexes going on. Ronnie Insulaco, how's it going? Robbie's not here tonight, Ronnie. He said, hey, Robbie, good evening. Hey, Ronnie.
Good evening to you there, Ronnie.
Robbie is off he'll be back tomorrow night being Monday. But yeah, 12 boxes, 9 headliners here in the black and blue. We also got our NIL college, so the NIL deal lottery. We have some helmets in there that could get some NIL deals, could get some gift cards with some UA cash on them. We've got in the college 14 total boxes, 10 headliners, insane ratios there as well. How about Josh Allen on the Wyoming Speed Flex, CeeDee Lamb authentic, AJ Brown authentic, Jonathan Taylor flex on that ripped Colts and Wisconsin lid, Steve Smith Sr. on the authentic Utes helmet, and then a lot of listed headliners. Brian Thomas Jr., LaShawn McCoy, Hines Ward, Warren Moon, Tim Brown. Great ratios in the college, folks. And some NIL deals still out there as well. 4 of them, I believe, to be exact. Let's see what videos. Do we have any videos here? We absolutely do. It's a Jonathan Taylor. Look at that. Ripped Colts, ripped Badgers. I know Steven likes that one. Badger
I do
country.
like me some Badgers. Yes, sir.
Got that Wisconsin, got that Indianapolis Colts. Beautiful speed flex here in the college series. Moving right along, we have our Vault in the room. Vault has 10 boxes, 3 headliners left, but 2 Vault keys. So 50% chance you're getting either a headliner or a Vault key. Vault keys are just some free UA cash. We got $300 and $100 sitting out there for you guys. Headliners, though, we got Puka Nacua on the Ram lid, the replica Ram lid. We got Lawrence Taylor on the authentic helmet, and then Phil Simms sitting there in the listed headliner section. Moving over to the 1 and 4. Talk about a break that's absolutely loaded. We got 27 boxes, 17 headliners still left. How about Kevin Garnett on the Larry O'Brien trophy? We got the Sharp Bros and Steve Smith Jr., or not Jr., Sr., on the Speed Flex. We got Erling Haaland on the Bundesliga soccer ball, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the basketball. Throw the ones up to the sky for your tribal chief. Roman Reigns on the Funko Pop. We got Malkin, one of the best Penguins to play the game, on the hockey helmet. How about a little bit of John Stockton, D. Wade, Connor Bedard, all on licensed jerseys with Reggie Jackson on a custom jersey. And then listed headliners, Aiden Hutchinson, who is sprinting, by the way. People are like, how is he going to come back from his leg injury? He is sprinting. He is cutting. He's an animal. He'll be ready for the NFL season. We got Jose Ramirez. How about Chris Webber, Steven Stamkos, Don Mattingly, and Mark Messier here in the 1 and 4. Absolutely loaded break here as well. Moving on, we have our practice squad that Steven was talking about. One of the best value breaks in the room. How about 3 authentics and a licensed jersey? Ray Lewis, Terrell Davis, Mike Evans, all on authentics. Bo Jackson on the licensed jersey, and Jim Kelly, listed headliner here in the practice squad. Then we got the diamonds, which is all authentics or better. We got 1 headliner in 6 boxes, and that is going to be Josh Allen on the Salute to Service Speed Flex in the room. We do have the next diamonds lined up, folks, so if we can get through these diamonds, get onto the new diamonds. We have a brand new diamond series ready to be rolled out for you guys. And then last but not least, how about the jerseys? 3 boxes left. It is the Chase. Lone headliner left, Bijan Robinson in these can't miss jerseys. 3 boxes left, double, single, and then those are out of the room. New jerseys following that. And then the mini helmets, we've got 16 boxes left, 6 headliners. They include Phil Simms, Darrell Rivas, Sterling Sharp, Jamar Chase, Max Crosby, the Condor, and Josh Jacobs. Where, speaking of Josh Jacobs, I saw a reel of him, Steven, where he said there are 2 guys when he was on the Raiders that he's seen work harder than anybody.
Okay.
Max Crosby was one of them.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a guess at who the second one is?
Oof. No.
I'll give you a hint. He's a headache.
He's a headache.
He's a complete headache on almost every team he's been on. There was a reel of him running into his backyard saying, "I'm free. I'm
Antonio
free."
Brown?
Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
He said he'd be the kind of guy that would be on his phone in like the meetings, but then out there on the field would run the play harder than anyone and be like, no, we're running that again. He said would work as hard, if not harder, than Max Crosby.
I mean, he was he was like that, you know.
He plays hard, but he also works hard.
Yeah.
So what are we getting into, folks? That is up to you guys.
I mean, we're driving a little bit on the. We're getting a spot taken in the minis here.
Let's go.
Spot knocked off in the diamond single. I want to give a shout out. We have a new customer in here, KCG.
Chuck saying, "Missed the black and blue. What headliners are left?" Absolutely got you, Chuck. Brock Bowers, Julian Edelman, Antonio Gates, Steve Smith Sr., Terrell Davis, Kurt Warner, Matty Ice, Matt Ryan, Marcus Allen, and Tony Dorsett. Sorry to cut you off there, Steven.
No worries. What we got? We got 4 to go in the can't miss jersey double. So that would actually.
It's driving. It is the Chase.
That would take it down to 1, right? There's 3 left.
Yeah. So that one double and that one single.
That's kind of, that's a fun little mini chase. Mm-hmm. It's like a light stretch.
1 to go in that black and blue Speed Flex, it looks like. Like Steven said, 4 to go in the can't miss jersey double box. That is a part of the Chase. 4 to go in the double box practice squad as well. 4 to go in the vault single box.
Saying a lot of different ways we can go.
Like you said, we are driving. Are we going to punch it in? That is the question. Steven, last night,
Yes, sir.
I didn't say this during the 3 p.m. show. I get to vent about it now. I had one of the worst beats of my life last night in the NRL. Now, even if you don't know NRL,
I don't want to hear it, Ricky. I don't want to hear it.
You can understand my pain here. It was, so I had a 2-leg parlay. The Bulldogs and the Storm. Bulldogs were minus 340. The Storm were minus 194. Put $83 on it to basically double my money. Bulldogs won with no problem. They won by 20.
Taking
The
care of
Storm.
business.
We're up 18-0 at one point. The Raiders are a tough team. They came back, but literally lost the game because the team was right in basically field goal position. But the guy who had the ball came down and did one of those, like the football players where they push their forearm into the neck, yeah, I got you. Let me
Yeah.
give you a little oomph. He did that, got called for a misconduct, took that away. They went to what they call golden point, and they lost the game by 1 point. It's like you bet on a team, and it's like, why are you not playing disciplined? Why are you not playing disciplined right now? Stop with the extracurriculars.
Easier said than done, Ricky.
Like when you're watching your own team and you're like,
Easier
why are
said
you
than
throwing
done.
punches? Just win the game.
It is easier said than done, my friend. But I will say this, Chacon. He says he can't decide between the mini or the practice squad single. They're equidistant from each other. So you, my good sir, have an influential decision at
Which
hand.
one do you want to push?
Do you want to play $50 for 2 potential mini helmets, including Phil Simms, Darrell Revis, Sterling Sharp, Jamar Chase, Max Crosby, and Josh Jacobs? Now, this could satisfy and please the friend Ronnie and Salako, who says Jenna T is interested in the mini as well. But for $49, you can enter into the mixer, potentially still walk away with 1 mini, or maybe walk away with the full-size authentic helmet.
Miss Talia
Miss Talia, you know what I'm saying? But Ray
interested
Lewis,
in those
Terrell
names.
Davis, Mike Evans, dude, there's a Bo Jackson license jersey in there. I think the potential's in the practice squad.
I would lean practice squad too, only
That's it.
because $50 for a chance.
So I'm saying the minis betrayed you. Mm-hmm. They betrayed you.
They made him cry because Frank Gore went to Mr. Franz instead of Jacom. And then Marshall Falk went to Mr. Franz instead of Jacom.
I don't know. Crucial decision though, Jacom. They're both 5 away. But if you do want to see a break happen right now, 1 spot in the black and blue single. That we got you on that one.
And that
All right,
one
that's
might
out of our
be
misery.
sold
Jeff
out.
August said, "Hey man, we're done with that."
He's like a black and blue speed flex, 1 to go. 1 to go. Let's do this. I'm gonna put in here. Can't miss jerseys.
Mets are such bums. Gonna lose to the Cardinals twice.
Are they bigger bums than the Red Sox or Jorge Polanco or the Mariners? All teams I bet on today that lost. So B&B Speed Flex, this is going to be number 5, I believe. So putting that out there for the people. So there we go. We have our list. Let me move it up just a little bit. We got John, Moses, Jose, Michael, Charles, and Jeff. 1 number. Chuck saying 11. Let's get 11 off the ticker here. Let's see. Where's my B&B? There's my B&B.
right. Got 11.
11. Once.
There you go, Jacom. Got the practice squad single spot.
There we go. There we go.
11.
Let's bring the randomizer up. We're going to go around 10 times today. The Ty Dillinger show today. Perfect 10.
You said 11?
Yes.
I don't have 11.
So Chuck, 11 was on the ticker. Let me know what other number you would want. Because 11 is no longer. So I'm going to bring it down. We'll go back. I stopped. Yes. So I got 1, 4, 6 through 10.
6, 7, 8, 9. I don't have 9.
12, 14, 15,
12, 14, 15.
18 through 20.
Yes. That's
Cool.
That's
So Chuck, I'm going to need another number from you, and then we'll finish the randomization as we stopped at 8.
If you were betting on the next number he would call, it would have been 9.
Is that what you think?
Yes, because they nail it every time. They are precision like it is
Well,
impressive.
when you said 9, I'm like, is that just because it was missing?
Yes.
Because the first number he said was 11.
Wow.
Never forget.
Yes. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh.
So Chuck gonna need one more
the
more
practice
number.
squad double though is making some headway as well.
Let's get it,
That's
guys.
the way to go.
Let's get it.
Double the boxes, double the fun.
He says 18.
But we got him. We got him.
Can do 18.
Yeah, it's 2 to go now. No, hold on.
The problem is, Steven, when you get to the 6 p.m. show and the ticker's off, a day like today, there's only one person to blame.
Yeah.
The man who's been in the seat all day.
Yeah.
So now that we have 18 as the number, let's complete our randomization. 8, 9, and 10.
So the single is now 3 to go as well in the practice squad.
Let's go.
We got how many boxes? 13. Some really good names left.
So we're going to have Moses in the NFC North, John NFC South, Michael NFC East.
We're going with 18.
Yep, 18. NFC West is Jose, Chuck in the AFC North, Jeff in the AFC South, Moses in the AFC East, and Jeff in the AFC West. Mark saying the Ed Reed in the college was authentic, correct? I believe yes, authentic. Don't think there were any reps in the headliners. Let me check that for you really quick, as it'll be in the listing. Yep, the Ed Reed in the college was authentic, Mark. Absolutely authentic. So let's go ahead, open up box 18 here in the black and blue flex. What are we going to get inside? Will it be a headliner? Will it not be a headliner? There's 9 headliners out there in 12 boxes. So the odds say, Steven, that this will be a headliner. That's what the odds say.
What do we have here?
Well, Steven,
Yes, Ricky.
how about a guy who I do not think has been a cover athlete for Madden? You'd have to correct me. But I know he's been a cover athlete in the world of college and NCAA football back in the day. How about, a little bit of ice with this lid? Matt Ryan, Matty Ice,
nice.
coming out on the standard Falcon Speed Flex, going to John Poole here in the NFC South. Matty Ice on the standard flex coming out here.
A name we do not get all too often, ladies and gentlemen.
Radke Sports on the back. Looking at what's black and blue about this one, you know?
Kind of got a black and blue tint.
It kind of does. There's 3 things I see already. There is some scuffage up top here on the non-facing side here. Little scuffage on the logo. And then very faintly, like right on the M, there's a disconnect in the auto. And then on the R, there's a little like disconnect. The pen came up a little bit. The ink didn't catch. But otherwise, the auto still looks great. The lid still looks great. How about a Falcon Speed Flex going to you, John Poole, here in the NFC South? So that means 8 headliners in 11 boxes now in the black and blue. We'll leave Matt out for now. He is a headliner.
It's a beautiful, beautiful lid.
I mean, also what you could do is get a what? A visor for one of these. Get yourself like a red visor. Put it on here. Spruce it up a little bit. Adam got a Kyler Murray dual inscribed flex and a Gronk authentic for sale. So if you're looking for either of those, hit Adam Hoffman up. Don't have Kyler in the room right now. We had Gronk in the room in the vault, but that was pulled on Friday night with Common and Mike this past Friday. So where else are we going to go, guys? Practice squad was moving before the break.
I know the minis got a little bit closer as well.
Mini's getting closer, so we got... 3 to go in the practice squad double folks, 4 to go in the vault single, 4 to go in the single practice squad, and 4 to go in the mini double box. Minis are always doubled, but that's about 4 or 5 breaks that are 4 or less here in the break room. So what do we want to go? Where do we want to see? Steven, I'm going to ask you, what's the lid that you most want to see come out tonight?
I know it's simple, but I want to see this Josh Allen come out in the diamonds.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep
That's
it
what my
simple,
gym teacher would always say.
I'm digging this Josh Allen. Obviously, the Speedflix series is off to an absolutely rip-roaring start.
Well, I'll tell you this. For me, the one that I want to see...
Hold on. Is it the Steve Smith Sr.?
For me,
Yeah,
no. I want to see the Jonathan Taylor.
that's fair.
I want to see the Colt, Wisconsin.
Colts, yeah.
I have not seen a good college break when I've been in the room for quite some time because it's usually dropped during the week when I'm not here, and then I don't get to see it.
Right.
I want to
That's
see
fair.
some of these college lids. But that Steve Smith Chrome, that's top 3 for sure. I know it's black and blue, but the Chromes, they hold a little bit more value than the rest of the lids if you're looking to
Got
sell
a
'em.
shiny tint to it.
And a Steve Smith Chrome, I don't know if I've ever seen a Steve Smith Chrome in the room yet.
I don't know, but it sure looks pretty.
Also, Steven, Donovan Mitchell is going to absolutely just run me over with a bus.
Why? Because you only hit 1-3.
He is now 1 of 8 from 3.
Yeah, dude. It doesn't take long for him though. In this free flowing game, he's gonna
He's
shoot
gonna get
him.
a shot.
He's gonna but
He's
he's
gonna
shoot.
finish with like 15 threes.
Yeah, exactly.
I just need him to make 3 of them.
Dude, he's gonna shoot the rock. Right? They're down. They don't play defense, or the Pacers don't.
Just take the over. That's what you're telling me. Take the over in all these games.
It's 72-66 in the eight to go in the third.
What was the over before the game? Let's see. What was the pre-live over? The pre-live over was 229 exact.
Wow,
no
man.
halves.
Yeah, I would have took the over on that. Oh.
The live over is 238 and a half.
Yeah, I bet. All right, we are 3 to go on those minis now too.
Let's get it,
It's
guys.
neck and neck like it's the Kentucky Derby.
Did you see the thing trending from the Kentucky Derby
Which point? No, I might
about
not.
Livy Dunn?
Oh, okay.
Where she did the announcement, the whole riders up thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that I keep seeing is I'll recite the best one. It's basically that video, and someone goes, "Her and Paul have the combined charisma of a walnut."
Wow.
And I'm like, Paul just doesn't care about
Yeah.
anything, man.
Yeah,
he
he
just
doesn't.
cares about baseball. Let me go out there and pitch.
Yep. That's all he cares. It's his job. He's like Nikola Jokic.
But he has no horses, I don't think.
You
Do
don't
we
know
need,
that.
Do we need to get Paul Skeen some horses if he doesn't have them?
Not sure. Don't think that's a part of our.
Derek saying close the jerseys with a chance to get a $100 gift card. Absolutely correct. I'm going to fix this. This was bugging me in the last show. I don't know why the boys had the chase so high.
Meanwhile, while he's taking care of that, I mean, like you said, we're halfway to go on the double in those jerseys.
Yep.
Halfway to go on the double. If by somehow you avoid Bijan Robinson, you know Bijan Robinson's going to be in the last single.
Well,
The other
John,
two names are going to be good too.
John Poole says he missed the draw. Who won it? John, it's you.
John.
It's right there on the screen. You
Taking care of
won the
business.
Matty Ice. Matt Ryan in the room. I want to say it was NCAA football 07, which was the one that hit, not 07. Was it 06 that had Matt Ryan on the cover?
Which one?
The one with Matt
Matt Ryan?
He was on the Boston. He was on there.
Oh,
in
it
his,
was like 07
Boston
or something,
College.
I thought it was a later one.
Because 07 was Reggie Bush. I just looked it up.
Oh.
NCAA
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Could have sworn he was on the cover. There it is, 09. 09, he was on the cover of that bad boy. Just so you guys can see I'm not fibbing.
John, there were a few minor defects in the autograph, specifically.
Yeah,
in
so
was it a
little
smudge.
scuffage on top, nothing big there. The logo on one of the sides has like a spot in the corner, like up here, that looks a little weird. And then the auto, you can see like right by the M, there's a little bit of a gap in the auto, and then the R has a little bit of a space where it looks like the marker just didn't take. But other than that, looks sweet.
From a distance, that looks sweet.
Nothing major with this one. Like I said, get it a red visor. The Atlanta Hawks. So that must have been. What was he the 09 draft that year? If he was on the
Yeah, I
09
think so.
game,
Because they gave you the cover the year after you left the school.
yeah. So it was the 08 draft.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, I can't even use the guys on the cover. All right. Who's going to close out the first one? Not bad for 120, right? Yeah.
So Matt Ryan was the first quarterback taken in that draft. There was only one other quarterback drafted in the first round that year. Who was it?
Oh, 09?
08.
Mark Sanchez?
No. I'll give you a hint. He's still in the league today. He's on an NFL roster currently.
09. I have no idea.
Plays for the Browns this year.
Wow. Why am I drawing a blank? Not Kenny Pickett.
No. Who's the old guy on the Browns? He was on the Colts last year.
Oh, Joe Flacco?
Joe Flacco.
Yeah, you're right, Joe Flacco. You're right.
He's still in the game. John Poole says not bad, thanks for 120. Not bad at all. So where are we going next, guys? What are we gonna see? Minis down to 3, as I believe Steven said. Practice squad single at 4. That can't miss jersey double is the Chase wheel spin. 5 left there, 4 in the single vault, 2 in the double practice squad. That's probably our closest to getting a break done. So if you want to see a shot go through the hoop, get into that practice squad. That's 2 to go.
Right?
Ray Lewis, Terrell Davis, Mike Evans, Bo Jackson. The Lewis, Davis, and Evans are all authentics. Bo Jackson licensed jersey, and Jim Kelly. That's what's left in the practice squad. 5 headliners in 13 boxes. 5 headliners, 13 boxes left here in the room for that series.
Or again, we can get right back into that black and blue.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for the price of that, it's not a bad look. It's guaranteed speed flex coming out in every box.
11 boxes, guaranteed speed flex, 8 of them headliners. Brock Bowers, Julian Edelman, Antonio Gates, Steve Smith Sr., Terrell Davis, Kurt Warner, Marcus Allen, and Tony Dorsett. The 8 remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate?
Okay, looks like the Minis taking a little lead here. Minis 2 to go.
2 to go in those minis, guys. That means technically we are red zoning, as we are 2 to go.
Oh, I can't wait to watch some Red Zone.
Only a short time away. We're at that point now where it's like, right now it's baseball. Baseball is king, but once we get to, July and August, that's when we start thinking about college football again. And then training camp is starting, and we're back in football season.
That's true. Happens quickly. So 2 to go on those minis. Lots of great names left in the minis. 16 boxes, 6 headliners.
Phil Simms, Jarrell Revis,
Josh
Sterling
Jacobs.
Sharp, Chase Crosby, Josh Jacobs. Sterling Sharp, who Shannon Sharp says is the best of the Sharp brothers in those minis. We also got both of the Sharp bros on one speed flex in that can't miss 1 and 4. King MC, whoever pulls the Bijan in the jerseys. I have at least a Dick Butkus for trade. I have too many jerseys to list for it. I mean, with Bijan out there, don't wait for someone else to win it and possibly trade it. Go out there and win it yourself.
That's what I'm saying. What do we want to get into?
I will say, Steven, best fantasy draft pick I made this year, PCA.
Yeah. I bet.
The other day, you've also, like a worm, slithered into my mind. Because now when I'll look, I'm like, oh, he had 2 stolen bases today. That'll help Steven's bet.
Yeah. He hasn't had a stolen base in a while, actually. His pace is now 59.
Oh, wow. You need 60?
Well, he's too busy hitting home runs.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Can't steal a base if you're taking them all.
If he's out here jogging them. But if he wants to become Ronald Acuna Jr., that's a deal.
I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's an MVP right there.
Yeah, All right, did we get something close here? A couple of orders came in. All right, that's that practice squad double. That is not one to go officially.
Jay August saying Dansby up to 212.
Yep, Dansby up to 212. That's 30 points better than what he was. That is briefest he got right in Pittsburgh,
Gear Profit, what up, fellas? How we doing, Gear? Hope your guys' Sunday has been going well. Enjoying some sports, enjoying the Kentucky Derby. Do we know who won the Derby? Was that yesterday?
Sovereignty or something like that.
Is that like the favorite?
No, it was like the second or third one.
Okay.
Journalism was the favorite.
That's the one thing I just don't get into is the ponies.
If I was ever invited,
I would go.
I would go all in, but that day. But yeah,
but like I'm not like betting on the ponies.
I think that's
man.
the point, Ricky.
What?
It's just a day to just gamble on the ponies. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Now, if I owned a pony,
yeah,
then it'd be different. Like I'd be like, okay, I'm in this.
That is much different. That's a different league.
But owning a pony is a lot.
Dude, it's one of the more expensive hobbies.
You got to take care of it better than you take care of like a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to find a jockey, and then if the jockey's not good, you got to get rid of him and find another one.
You got to find their spiritual mate.
It's just an entire world that I am.
All right, let's do a practice squad double.
Let's get it.
Again, it's fun for one day,
4 minutes have gone by. He has scored points, but is still 1 of 8 from 3.
All right, we got the trick play practice squad. Yes, it is closed. Let me get it here.
Double or single?
It's going to be a double.
Double box. Number
7.
7. Thank you, Steven. So practice squad double box. The double box.
I have to travel across the Great Plains, so give me a moment. Appreciate everyone's patience. 9 and 24.
Can definitely do
As
that.
long as they are good there, we are good to go. By the look of this break, we should be.
Ooh, my leg itches.
All right. Best of luck, everybody. I'm about to go get those boxes for you. And we'll be on to
We
number
got
8.
Robert, Vincent, Jeffrey, Mark, Charles, and Anthony. Said 9 and 24.
9 and 24.
Let's see here. 9, 24. Bada bing, bada boom. Save that. And we're going to go to the randomizer 10 times around. There you are.
And one
He said Luigi in the house.
All right, 9 and 24.
Getting some closer magic and some box collar magic. So let's go 10 times. Ten times. Let's copy you over to the divisions, folks. How about Mark in the NFC North, Vincent in the NFC South, Robert in the NFC East. NFC West is going to be Chuck, Jeffrey in the AFC North, Chuck in the AFC South, Anthony in the AFC East, or Luigi in the AFC East, and Jeffrey in the AFC West. Can't put that there. I got the tumbler there.
Not there, Ricky. Not
the
there.
Not the Batman tumbler, but a tumbler.
Right.
Box 9 coming up first. What's going to be inside? So bring us down to 11 boxes. Ooh, how about this? How about Steven? Sometimes it's good just to get a deuce. How about
Okay.
Deuce Vaughn in the room?
Okay.
Get a deuce, take a deuce.
All right.
All are good.
Okay, Ricky.
But Deuce Vaughn, is that the best deuce? Deuce Vaughn for the Cowboys going to Robert, who's in the NFC East on the beautiful white and dark blue custom jersey. Beckett, not Beckett. Yeah, Beckett. Beckett cert on the bottom. Congratulations, Robert, on how about them Cowboys here in the break room. Did you hear about the Cowboys' newest requirement in order to play offensive line for them?
No.
Your first name has to be Tyler.
Ah.
They have like 3 or 4 players on the offensive line.
Named
They're
Tyler?
all Tyler.
Oh, my gosh.
And one of them they just drafted this draft.
Just how it works out, right?
I'd laugh if like that was just a sign of Jerry losing it. Like, I don't want to remember all your names. I'm just going to draft Tyler's. Eventually the whole team will be Tyler. Deuce Vaughn. Bada bing. Bada boom. It's been a while since I've folded a jersey. It's been a lot of helmets.
Gotta get back into it.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think the last 2 weeks we've done a jersey on the night, and I know After Dark We haven't done a jersey on the After Dark, I think, the whole time we've been on After Dark. It's been all lids. So got to get back in the game here, Steven.
All right. Well, Rick Beaver's getting in the game. He
There we
wants
go.
to play in that vault, and he put that vault singles now officially, I believe. 2 to go.
There we go. There we go.
Striking distance of that one. That mini, though, Ricky, is still 1 to go. And now that practice squad single is 1 to go. So
Who's going to close them out?
making some waves in the room. Oh, I think one of them has just got closed. It's the minis.
Mini. Dak and the Tylers. That's what the Cowboys are. Dak and the Tylers. I would love if that offensive line just went Tyler. That's how they said hello to each other. Tyler. What's coming out of the second box of this double, folks? How about this? One of the cleanest types of lids in the game. How about on the mini? The Jacksonville Jaguar Flash helmet.
That's a piece right there.
How about if I can find where the light doesn't reflect? How about Jimmy Smith
Okay.
on the Jaguar Mini Flash going to Chuck Mulligan? No mulligans needed here for Chuck. How about also dual certed? It's a JSA cert plus. Now I'm not going to take it off the.
So while he's doing that
Plastic.
really quickly, Ricky,
Go ahead.
Gear Prophet wants to know headliners left in the practice squad. We're looking for that Ray Lewis authentic, Terrell Davis authentic, Mike Evans authentic, and a Bo Jackson licensed jersey, as well as Jim Kelly. That could be on a variety of things.
So 2 certs on it, JSA and player cert. So dual certed here. That's what I wanted to take a look at. Couldn't see what the reflection, what the certs were. Dual certed JSA and player cert here for Jimmy Smith. Going to Chuck.
I love the Jaguars Flash.
Top
One of my
5 for
favorite.
sure.
Yeah, it's one of my faves. All right, that mini closed as well.
So we're going to get more lids that look just like this. Jimmy Smith. So that means now 11 boxes in the practice squad, 5 headliners. Ratios just got even more insane in that practice squad. Whoop.
Thank you.
All right, so the mini coming up. Let's get to our randomization. Let me get the list out there. Whoop. Mini number 7. So I got Eric, Michael, Mark. I got Michael Convey and Michael Jones. Eric Linnell and Eric Zafran. So 2 Erics, 2 Michaels, and a Mark in this
Okay.
break. We got Eric with a K, Eric with a C, Michael C, Michael J, and Marky Mark. 2 numbers. It's what I need. What I need here in the break. End of the 30s. 1 of 10.
End of the 30s, 1 of 10, you said?
1 of 10 from 3.
Oof. I mean, it's going to be a close game. So it's
Maybe
gonna,
he will go 3 for 15.
Man.
So we got Eric saying 3 and 23.
All right, sounds good.
Can definitely do those. 3 is on the ticker. 23 is on the ticker. Let's take you guys to the randomizer, where we're going to go around 10 times.
Three and 23, you said?
Yep. 3 and 23. So we're going to have. Yep. Eric Zafran in the NFC North. Eric Linnell. No 3? So, Eric, I'm going to need one more number in place of 3. Was on the ticker. Oh, that Nick. I'm going to have to text him after the show. I'm going to say, Nick, did a great job today, but the ticker. He said it was good. I'm going to be like, Nick, we didn't do that many boxes at 3. So, Eric, just give us one more number there in the minis, because we do not have 3. However, it was on the ticker, so you get to recall that number. 1, 5. Want to do a box check in the minis real quick?
Sure. Hold
When
on.
you get a chance? As Eric says, 1.
One we can do.
Yeah. Then you and I'll check these ticker numbers. Yeah, 1 is gone, so that'll be 5 through 11.
I don't have 11.
No 11.
Nope. I have 5 through 10.
Then we got 18, 19, 21,
18, 19, 21.
24, 25, and then 27 through 30.
I don't have 25.
No, 25? But we have 27 through 30?
Yes.
Cool. So now we're all good there. Eric Zafran, NFC North. Eric Linnell, NFC South and East. Eric Zafran in the NFC West. We got the Erics in the NFC. We then got Mark in the AFC North. Michael Convey, AFC South. Michael Jones in the AFC East. And Eric Linnell in the AFC West. So let's go ahead and see what's in the boxes. Box 1, box 23, called out by Eric Zafran. Box 1 first. Derek saying, let's get those jerseys closed, guys. Let's do it. 3 left, and then we got some new jerseys. Well, how about this? You ready for this, Steven?
Hit me with it.
Papa. Baby. Fred Taylor.
Fred
On
Taylor
the
Mini.
Jacksonville Jaguar Mini. That is going to be going to the AFC South, which is a Michael Convey hit. Look at that. We got Papa and son. Papa and daughter, however you want to think about it. We got the big and the little here in the room. But Michael Convey, congratulations on the Fred Taylor Mini. Dual-certed JSA and PIA in the house. All right, so Fred Taylor, you're going to come back up there. Fred Taylor, you go in this box. So box 1, Fred Taylor. Box number 23. The GOAT box, the Michael Jordan box. Well, how about this? How about a little condor, baby. How about Max Crosby on the Raider Mini headliner hit here in the coin toss minis, going to Eric Linnell. Fanatic cert on the back. Max Crosby for the Raiders. Good hit there in the AFC West. So a couple of AFC East hits, or AFC hits in general coming out. One in the South, one in the West.
All right, that practice squad single closed.
Luigi saying, fellas, after this helmet headliners left in the vault, please and try. Vault headliners, we got Puka Nacua on the rep, Lawrence Taylor Authentic, and Phil Simms for you in the vault, Luigi. So let's do another practice squad, this time of the single variety. Practice squad 11. I got Donnie, John Gomez, Michael Jones, Rick Beaver, and Luigi and Robert. One box, all I need in the practice squad. One number in the practice squad. It's all I need, folks. Donnie, John, Michael, Rick, Anthony, or Robert. $27 points. 1 of 10 from 3. Rick Cullen, 2. 2 in the practice squad. Do not have 2 on my ticker. So anyone else can call that number. We have 1, 6, 10, 11, 12, 14, 20, 30, 32, 33, and 35. So do not have 2 on the ticker. Anybody can call him. Rick Cullen 22. Do not have 22 either. And then he says 20. 20 we can do. We do have 20. So thank you, Rick, for the box number. Let's take you guys to the randomizer. 10 times around for the randomizer. How about Anthony in the NFC North, Michael Jones in the NFC South, Donnie NFC East, Rick in the NFC West and the AFC North, Donnie in the AFC South, Robert in the AFC East, and John Gomez in that AFC West. We're going to open up our lone box. This will bring us down to 10 boxes left. So how about a bag? A bag. Ooh, okay. How about this? I have not seen this in the break room probably ever, but how about some Box Caller Magic. How about Joe Thomas on the Funko Pop? And the Funko Pop is of Brown's Santa. So Joe Thomas on the auto. The Funko is Brown's Santa. Look at that. A little bit of Christmas. It's a Fanatics exclusive. NFL cert. NFL authentic. Also, Schwartz authentication on the auto. Does it have a dual auth? Does not have a dual cert, but congratulations, Rick. Joe Thomas on the Browns Santa Mini. Look at that. Look at that. So AFC North gets hit. Browns Santa. And Jay August, he did it, I didn't. With the may the Schwartz be with you. A little Schwartz authentication there. Congrats again, Rick. Box Caller Magic gets himself Joe Thomas, who was going fishing. Wasn't even at the draft. He's like, I'm going to go fishing. You know what? We'll leave it out. Have you ever seen a brown Santa Funko?
Yeah.
Joe Thomas on it? The first time I think I've ever seen the brown Santa Funko.
Just hanging out in the practice squad?
In May.
Hey. In May?
Not even December. We're doing it in May. I like that hit. I'm going to leave it out a little bit.
I like the look. I love Funkos. I also love Joe Thomas.
Mm-hmm. Favorite type of Funko? Sports? You going sports or like entertainment if you're personally going with a
I go
Funko?
both.
Okay.
I got a mixture in my collection.
And Rick saying that's different. LOL.
Joe Thomas, nice.
Definitely different. Little Joey T. Like I said, gone fishing. Definitely an off night for Donovan Mitchell. But I'm going to have to stop looking at it, Steven, or else I'm
Yeah,
going to
you're
make
gonna hurt
myself go
yourself.
crazy. I'm going to strain my eyes.
You're
In
gonna
my
point
head.
yourself.
Hurt yourself.
Four to go on that diamond single too, ladies and gentlemen.
So what else we getting into next? As Steven just said, let's see, 7 to go in the NIL single, 2 to go in that vault single,
That's close too.
5 to go in the jersey double, 4 to go in the single diamond. And am I missing the one that you said?
What'd I say?
Which one did you say? How many spots were left?
Four
Was
to
it-
go on the diamond
That
single.
was it. And then, as Steven said, 4 to go in the diamond single. And Rick saying he'll trade the Funko for anything, LT or Giants. I'm assuming by LT he means Lawrence Taylor and not LaDainian Tomlinson.
Mm-hmm.
So that means 10 boxes left in the practice squad, 5 headliners, 50% chance at a headliner in that practice squad. No reason why we can't run it back. With 3 authentics and a licensed jersey sitting in there, 40% chance at a photo headliner, 50% chance at a headliner, 30% chance at an authentic. Is Barry still alive in the Diamonds? Negative, Ghost Rider. The only headliner left in the Diamonds is Josh Allen. J.A., the only headliner left in the Diamonds. So where are we going next, guys? Refreshing the page. 4 to go still in that diamond. 5 to go. Derek has been preaching for these guys. So I'm going to put it in there.
Try to get it
Jersey
going.
double box. 5 to go.
Let's get one done. At least
3
get the double
boxes
done.
left. Bijan, the lone headliner.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think you were gonna say, let's just get the double done, because even if Bijan eludes the double, that means he's guaranteed coming out in the single.
What's the choices tonight, ladies and gentlemen?
And
That's
Anthony,
Sunday Night Baseball.
and Anthony asking again real quick, the lone headliner left in the diamond, Josh Allen.
Josh Allen Speed Flex.
And with Sunday Night Baseball, I just got one thing to say. Good Doyers. Los Doyers tonight.
I mean,
I got money on the Dodgers.
who do they play?
The Braves.
Oh, well, the Braves are not
It's
doing that.
May versus Elder tonight. Dustin May, the flamethrower.
Right.
You want to know who Dustin May couldn't beat, though?
The Cubs.
The Cubs.
That's amazing.
think we-
I have a bunch of his rookie
I
cards.
think we won that one, 11-10?
Yeah. It
Was that one?
was a wild game.
The one where everything was just going out of the pack? Derek saying, come on, Jersey, 5 spots. Fill it up, could get 2 jerseys and up to $100 in UA gift cards. Multiple chances to win, multiple spots. Ratios right now in the room, insane, guys. Jerseys have my favorite percentage, a 33rd and a 30% chance of winning. Bijan Robinson. You got a 50% chance at a headliner in the practice squad.
Mm-hmm.
You have 10 headliners, 14 boxes in the college. You got 8 headliners in, 11 boxes?
Mm-hmm.
11 in the black and blue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yep.
8 and 11 in the black
Great
and
odds
blue.
there, and they're all flexes.
Yeah.
They're all flexes.
Even the 9 of the 8 headliners are flexes.
Mm-hmm. It's a good. I like that Speed Flex series. Again, it's decent in Senior Chrome. I know, not 100% perfect, but again, that's why it's down to a fraction of a cost. But again, like Derek said, if you want a lower entry point, the jerseys are the move on that front.
Brand new jerseys ready to follow. Believe, don't quote me, is it the cover 2 jerseys that are next?
Yes, cover 2. Cover 2 jerseys are next.
It's either that or Playmaker, but I think Playmaker is the next vault.
Pacers up 6. A hair over 4 minutes to go.
Now I'm just not even going to say that. I'm just going to make noises just every time I look at it. Like Steven said, a score. Let me see. Yep, still 1 for 10.
He'll come out next game and do it, though.
Yeah, next game I'll choose his points, and he'll have like 12 points, but 4 threes. It amazes me how he still has 31, but he's just 1 of 10 from 3.
Yep. He got more aggressive.
Like I said, the good thing is they're still down. Eventually, they're just gonna have to chuck up 3s.
Mm-hmm. But no need to chuck up 3s when you can win autographed memorabilia here in the break room. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Not a chuck up. It's a solid chance. Again, depending on what you want to play. 2 to go on that vault, full-size helmet series.
Puka Nakua rep, Lawrence Taylor authentic, Phil Sims is what's left there in the headliner department.
Both.
And 2 Volkies.
And 2 Volkies, one worth $300. A lot of different possibilities there. Again, the diamonds are another close break. 4 to go. That's all authentic helmets, by the way. $96, all authentic lids, all great names. Again, the lone photo headliner we see left is the Josh Allen. It is a speed flex. It's a very clean lid. You can get that 1 in 6 chance of him coming out. And if he doesn't come out there, it's only going to get juicier from then on as we narrow more and down on the series.
As Nick was saying, if you're a Josh Allen fan, but you don't want a Bills lid in the house, we also got Josh Allen Speed Flex on the Wyoming lid in the college. To me, it's also, is there somebody who's a Packer that you'd be like, man, I would love their lid, but I can't have a Packer lid in the house. But if they were on a college lid, you'd be like, you know what? I'd let that into the house.
I'd let Greg Jennings in.
Or should I ask you, baseball, is there a brewer that played for somebody else?
No,
That you're
Aramis
like-
Ramirez. And we know why.
Because he was a Cup.
Exactly.
Like, for example, let me see. The one guy I know that was like, didn't he play for...
Edwin Jackson?
No, like Ricky Weeks on a Rays lid.
Oh my gosh.
Or on a Mariners lid.
He played their series. We've been pitching that series forever. But again, I just don't know how you guys, the customers, would like it. It'd be a cool series to like see, but not, because you're like, it's gonna be a random name.
Who's the player I'm thinking
Or
of?
not a random name, but on a random lid.
Now that I said it in my head, is it Coco? Coco played for the Brewers and the A's, right?
Coco Crisp?
Yeah, did he ever play for the Brewers?
I don't think so.
Who's the Brewer I'm thinking of that played like center field, played for the Brewers, but also played for the A's?
The A's?
Yeah, I could have sworn there was a Brewer.
I know of a Brewer and a Royal.
Who's that?
Lorenzo Kane.
Okay. You're right, Lorenzo Kane.
Woodson, right? It's what he does.
Now, Chris never played for the Brewers. Did you know Coco Crisp is a World Series champion
I thought so.
with the Boston Red Sox?
We are also making some fun. Josh Underwood is the lone participant in there, but that black and blue Speed Flex double
That's 2 flexes.
could be juicy. Could be real juicy too.
That's 2 flexes coming out.
2 flexes, 7 spots to go on that one, 7 spots to go on that NIL deal, like you said, 6 to go on the college double. So it's kind of like which I understand, right? There's too many selections.
Yeah.
Have you ever been on an all-inclusive vacation, Ricky? Okay, well, Ricky, there's a strategy that you need to know because one day you will
Okay.
take one because you need to. It's the best thing ever. Me and my wife would order like our food and like an appetizer. Just order one of everything and sample. Like that's what it's like right now.
Yeah.
One of everything. We just got a bunch of different things up there. Like I don't. What's everyone gonna attack? Let's have a discussion about it. What do we want to get done, ladies and gentlemen?
What do we want to narrow down? Put in the crosshairs.
Ryan McCall getting 2 spots in the Can't Miss Jersey single. So
was
he's
our
getting that one started. These are the last 3 jerseys, ladies and gentlemen. Single closes before the double gets first crack at that Bijan Robinson. But if he doesn't come out there, he's coming out in the double.
And I will say this: how many are taken in that double?
4. It says 4 spots, but let me just double check that. Where'd it go?
Because I guess with 4 bought in, it doesn't matter now that Ryan bought a spot into that single. But at the time, we just wanted to see
Section
one
3
go.
to go. 3 to go on that bad boy.
Okay. I was gonna say we just wanted to see one go through the nylon. Then all we would need to do is, if you wanted to move from the double to the single, I know it's one box. You're getting 2 spots in a one box instead of 1 spot in a 2-boxer. He said, I forgot I had a gift card, so I got in. Ryan said he got into the double jersey.
Okay, let me double check that.
Maybe that's why it went from 4 to 3.
Maybe. But just hold on. I'm checking something.
You're good.
Okay, yeah, it was Ryan. There you go, Ryan. I got you. So that's what made it go there. Thought it looked weird on the screen.
So we got 2 in the double instead of
Looks like you got...
1 in the double.
I'm confirming it, but...
Yeah.
Yep, 2 in the double.
So 3 to go there. Mr. Pools, Matt Ryan. So jerseys down to 3 to go. Vault single still 2 to go. And diamond single 4 to go.
Could paint a real picture with that jersey double. Say that much, yeah. They're just... The Pacers, man, they overwhelm you.
Are they gonna win?
They might. They're scrappy.
I think Donovan's just done shooting threes.
I mean, but he's gonna have to.
Mm-hmm.
So he just bombed that. At least he missed it.
Just start chucking Donovan. Is there like a minute left?
2:21. It's getting there.
Ugh. Just give it to Donovan and let him chuck it.
For this one guy's parlay.
Yeah.
But Derek, let's
I
get it
knew I should have
going.
went with points.
If I can do it, so can you, right? It's 3 to go. It's the
It's
second
right
closest
there.
break. Yes. Again, 3 to go. That's on the doorstep, right?
It's right there. Along with that vault single. 2 to go on the vault single. That is also right there on the doorstep. That is 2 breaks that we could be doing just like that, Steven.
Just like that.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Got a new vault ready to come in once we close that out. That's got some work, though, but the jerseys, brand new jerseys ready to come in. 2 breaks, a single and a double, and we're done with the jerseys.
Mm-hmm. Just like that.
Just like that. Part of me's asking, where'd y'all go? We're rolling, doing practice squad, flex, black and blue. And then out of nowhere, Steven, unlike Jerome Bettis, we hit the brakes. Jacob Thatu would say all gas, no brakes. We're all brakes, no gas right now.
That's facts.
That is with an X.
Mm-hmm. But again, it's we got to just pick a series. Mm-hmm. What do you want to open the door next to? Because they're all on the precipice, right? Mm-hmm. Besides the 1 and 4, every single series is 15 boxes or less. 15 boxes or less. So we can close one of them out tonight. Which one do we want to do? That can't miss jersey.
Lowest price point.
Lowest price point.
3 boxes.
3 boxes
left,
to go.
2 breaks left.
Mm-hmm. Max Strus should not have been hucking that 3.
Diamond Mitchell should.
He should have. Compared to that shot.
Oh.
Tyrese Halliburton is just getting illegal with him. Oh,
I guess it's true what they say, Steven. Sometimes when it rains, it pours.
yep.
Friday had a really great day. Was on King of the World. Today, what could go wrong is going wrong.
There you go. He just hucked a 3.
Did he make it?
Nope.
No. Well, part one. Part A got
King
it done.
MC says, I call headliners, so let's get in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's make it happen, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
You know, it's not like we're wide open completely. There's a couple breaks we can get knocked out here. Give us some momentum.
Jerseys,
Right?
diamonds,
Mm-hmm.
vault.
Pacers are going to take game 1.
Shocker.
I like them. Division rivalry matchup.
And then, Steven, we're going to be about 7 minutes away from
From
let's
games.
see, Shangoon and Thompson.
You never know. It's my McCall magic, but I don't win many headliners. You were winning headliners on Friday. Sent this guy his first 2 authentics, including a headliner, Edwin James. And I think George Kittle. Both were headliners.
Is there another magic in the room that I don't know about? McCall magic?
McCall magic. McCall magic.
Talk about someone I haven't seen in a while. Patrick McCall.
Oh, he'll find his way back in.
Thought about that because you said McCall.
McCall.
So let's get this done, guys. Let's get it done. Turned into 3. Steven.
Exactly. See? He's all about it. He's all about momentum. He understands what's going on here.
How about this?
All right.
I said if we closed it out by 7:30,
Okay.
we'd do a new wheel spin.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we're not going to close out both breaks in the next 5 minutes.
Okay.
So here's what I'm going to change it to. If we close out the can't miss double, which is what you said, 2 to go,
I believe it's 3 to go.
3 to go. So if we close out the can't miss double, which is 3 to go, then close out the single, which is just 1 break. If we do that by 8 o'clock, I'll 2 times the wheel spin.
Oh, okay. There you go. Let's get this out of the room.
However,
Get some fresh blood.
no wheel spin after that. No new wheel spin. That'll be the 1 wheel spin for the show. 3 jersey breaks. That means you're getting into a jersey break. What? $84 in the double, $42 in the single.
Yep.
And I'm going to give you a chance to win up to $200. Now the lowest amount, instead of 1 to 100, it's 2
Right.
to 200.
Mm-hmm. No doubt. No doubt.
Could buy a spot for $42 in that single and walk away with that money back and then some to get back into a break. Matt, cover your ears. We're selling some jerseys. Because, you know, the wheel spin. We don't want a high. Matt doesn't want a high wheel spin out there. He's sitting there going, Ricky, how you going to win Employee of the Month?
That'd be hilarious if that's like just all it was based on.
That's
Yeah.
the only thing Employee of the Month is based on.
Like, okay. Sick.
How many low wheel spins do you have?
Yep.
So now that wheel spin is up to $200 instead of just $100. But we got to close out the double and the single in the jerseys by 8 o'clock.
Well, Jay said, hey, the vault single's 2 to go. So I'm going to play some fun there, and it'd be 1 to go. So if you guys want to see a break go down, that's the one right there. Good
What
evening.
up, Jody? Best beard in the game. Hope you had a good Sunday so far, Jody. I hope your Sunday was better than Donovan Mitchell's 3-point percentage tonight.
It's not a very high bar to shoot for. All right, 2 to go on the jerseys now.
With 24 seconds left, you know, it would have made me just more angry, but it would have made me laugh.
He hit a 3.
If I looked at it, was 2 of 12. It's not, but like one last second 3 from Donovan. And he hits. Oh, great. Cool. Yippee.
Why don't you just slap me in the face? Jay gonna get into that diamond single as well. Remember, now that's 3 to go. So we like to see.
So for those of you just popping in, the jerseys of the chase, if we close the single and the double out by 8 o'clock, I'll do double wheel spin.
Mm-hmm.
One person, but it'll be double the amount spun. Bijan Robinson, the lone headliner in 3 boxes. New jerseys coming in after that.
Yep, the single's been bought into now. All right. Getting a little traction. There we go. Here we go.
It looks
All
like
right,
the
that-
vault single
That
is
vault
sold
single's
out.
sold out.
So we'll be doing a vault single. Don't let this break stop you from getting into those jerseys. 2 to go in the double, 6 to go in the single for the jerseys. Get that double wheel spin. You only got 30 minutes.
Looking for Bijan there.
What jerseys left? Bijan Robinson, like Steven just said.
121 to 112. Pesos.
Number 3. Bijan and the fillers. That's what we got in the jerseys. Bijan and the bangers, more like it. The bonus bangers. So we got one vault. Timothy said, I've been waiting on the vault and diamond single all day. Had to end it. And then Timothy goes, let me get box 2. So box 2 in the vault. Coming out. Let's take it off the ticker. Let's go to the randomizer, where we're going to go around 10 times.
To box 2.
Yep. Numero dos. 10 times around, folks. So we're going to have Timothy in the NFC North, Rick in the NFC South, Jay in the NFC East, Timothy in the NFC West and AFC North, Rick in the AFC South, Alex in the AFC East, and Michael Convey in the AFC West. Good luck to everyone involved. This will bring us down to 9 boxes left. What's going to be inside? Let's open up box 2. Well, Steven, how about this?
No vault key.
No vault key. That means the 2 vault keys are still out there. But could it be a headliner? That's the question. Is the reason why there's no vault key is because this is a headliner. Well, Steven, how about this? How about a lid that's going to say, put some respect on my name, put some respect on the AFC South? How about Vince Young
Oh, nice.
on the Titan rep lid? Here in the vault, going to Rick Beaver. Rick getting himself another win, getting him a Titan hit here in the room. I know Rick was in this break. Giant fan, looking for the Lawrence Taylor. Gets himself the AFC South, which gets him Vince Young, the super team. That was with the Eagles, though, not with the Titans. So congratulations, Rick, on the Vince Young Titan hit.
Yeah, 3 to go on that single for Tim, so.
And just like that, 9 boxes left. And there's a 33rd and a 3rd% chance of winning a headliner
Not too bad.
in that vault. Usually in a break. That's what I'm going to do one day. I'm going to write out the entire Steiner math promo,
Right.
but using math from the break room.
There you go. You figured it all out, Ricky.
We're going full meta now.
The full meta.
Rick says, thanks. No, thank you, Rick, for getting into the breaks. Lawrence Taylor Authentic still out there in the vault. 9 boxes left now in that vault. Vinny Young. Whoop. Then we got a can't miss jersey. So that means the single's all that's left. We got 25 minutes to get that can't miss jersey single. But let's see what is here in the double, Steven. Seven and 22 called out by Ryan McCall. So that means 5 will be the lone box. Shannon all the way to Jody here in the double box can't miss. 10 times around. So about George in the NFC North, David in the NFC South, Mark in the NFC East, Ryan in the NFC West, Derek AFC North, Ryan AFC South, Shannon AFC East, and Jody in the AFC West. So if Bijan is coming out here, congratulations, David, if Bijan is the one to come out. Box 7 coming out first. And how about Dem called it, and he was right. Coming out of box 7, Bijan Robinson, my fantasy running back. David getting himself the last headliner hit here in the jerseys. Bijan Robinson, Beckett Cert on the back. Congratulations, David, on the headliner hit, the last headliner hit here in the jerseys. Ryan says, I call him, I tell you. Bijan coming out here in box 7. So remember, guys, that single still valuable, as if we close out that single by 8 o'clock Central Time, we will do the wheel spin, and it will be doubled if we close it out by 8. Wheel spin will be doubled if we close out that single by the top of the hour.
There were 6 to go on that last one.
Bijan Robinson, fantasy football champion for the greatest team known to man. Let Bijans be Bijans.
That's a good name.
He's the namesake. He is also the number 1 keeper. Second box here, guys. Let's see what's in box 22. Who else is getting a win? Ooh, okay. Well, how about this? How about Shannon in the AFC East getting herself the quarterback who was good in his own right, but will go in the same list as Trent Green, who paved the way for a Super Bowl quarterback. How about Drew Bledsoe coming out in the Patriot jersey? Drew Bledsoe, Beckett cert, bottom of the 1, going to Shannon in the AFC East.
In the classic blue jersey, too. I think that dark blue.
The jersey that was healthy Drew Bledsoe.
Yes. The one who gave out glimmers of hope.
So congratulations, Shannon. So Shannon with the win. I always forget if it's SOE. Ooh. Caught it. Marker tried to escape.
I bet.
Tried to roll.
I bet.
Couldn't escape the fat thigh, though.
It's a tough one.
What, escaping the fat thigh? Mm-hmm. It landed on it perfectly, and I'm like,
3 to go on those diamonds.
Let's go, guys.
Let's get her done.
No reason why we can't see what's in that last jersey box. Get that double wheel spin if we close out that last jersey by 8 o'clock. Six to go in that last jersey, guys. And then we'll have a brand new series in the room. Brand new jersey in the room. Not in the room, in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Well, congratulations, Shannon. Winning Drew Bledsoe. Boo.
What?
Rockets win the tip. Şengün misses a 2-point turnaround shot.
Yeah.
Şengün offensive rebound. Şengün turnover. Draymond Green 2-point cutting layup.
Oof. That's tough.
Ugh.
That's what they do.
Şengün was the read, though.
Şengün was the
It
read.
was the read.
That's all you can ask for.
Not today. Today I really needed it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, tomorrow's a new day.
Tomorrow's a new day. You are correct.
Tomorrow's a new day. And at the end of the show, I'll have a surprise about tomorrow. How about that?
What could be happening on Monday?
So what are we getting into next, guys? Looking at the break room. NIL doubled down to 6. We got the jersey, the last jersey down to 6. And that diamond single down to 3. Josh Allen flex out there in the diamonds. Even if you don't get the Josh Allen flex, guaranteed authentic coming out of that box in the diamonds. Ryan saying, when I'm on a jersey dry spell, it's generally in the division I was previously in. Also, guys, we close out that jersey in the next 15 minutes. Double wheel spin.
All right, here we go. All right, Rick Beaver's getting in. What's he want to hop in on? Get another spot on the diamond single, and you got a spot in that jersey.
Let's go. I'm feeling extra nicey. I will add this stipulation to the jersey wheel spin. If we close it out by 8, double wheel spin, and I will have a specific second chase to follow.
Okay.
But if we don't close it out by 8, we treat it like the chase. If it closes, it closes. Normal chase. We do the chase wheel spin at 9 o'clock then.
There you go.
So if you want a double wheel spin and a separate chase to follow, close that last jersey. 5 to go now in it. Did Rick get 1
5
spot?
to go. Yep.
5 to go. 5 spots.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see that last jersey. Let's get a new jersey in the room.
Five to go. Come on.
Puka rep, Lawrence Taylor authentic, Phil Simms is what's left in the vault. Black and blue speed flex has Brock Bowers, Julian Edelman, Antonio Gates, Steve Smith Sr., Terrell Davis, Kurt Warner, Marcus Allen, and Tony Dorsett. Practice squad has Ray Lewis, Terrell Davis, Mike Evans authentics, Bo Jackson licensed jersey, and Jim Kelly. Minis have Phil Simms, Darrell Rivas, Sterling Sharp, Jamar Chase, Max Crosby, and Josh Jacobs. Diamonds has Josh Allen on the speed flex. College has Josh Allen flex, CeeDee Lamb authentic, AJ Brown authentic, Jonathan Taylor flex, Steve Smith Sr. authentic with Brian Thomas Jr., LaShawn McCoy, Hines Ward, Warren Moon, and Tim Brown left in the listed. And the 1 and 4 has Kevin Garnett, the Sharp brothers, Steve Smith, Erling Haaland, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Roman Reigns, the OTC, Melkin from the Penguins, Eugenie Melkin. We got John Stockton, Dwayne Wade, Connor Bedard, Reggie Jackson, Aiden Hutchinson, Jose Ramirez, Chris Webber, Steven Stamkos, Don Mattingly, and Mark Messier in the 1 and 4.
Great ratios across the room.
Ryan says he hears the next jerseys are absolute bangers. So 5 to go in those jerseys, guys. 5 to go.
It's gonna be, ladies and gentlemen.
Where are we going? Diamonds, jerseys. Those are the two closest. The NIL, 6 to go in that single, I believe.
I think I have 7, but
6 to go in the double. That's what it was.
6 to go in the double.
6 in the double. So what do we want to get into?
I mean, I think the jersey's got to come first, right?
I would assume so. The strategy would be jersey, get the double wheel spin, then see what the new chase is, right?
That's what I would imagine.
$42 a spot, get you on the wheel. Get you a chance at a jersey. Second off, get you a chance to win the chase wheel spin and win up to $200. About 10 minutes to close out those jerseys for the double wheel spin and a new chase after. Any Eagles fans interested in an AJ Brown jersey? George Williamson
There you
is
go.
looking to get rid of one.
What's it gonna be, ladies?
So let's
and
go,
gentlemen?
guys.
Again, I think the jerseys. Let's get that knocked out.
So, question of, can you explain to me what's special about these jerseys since they are double the price? Well, the headliners, correct me if I'm wrong, Steven, it was kind of like a loaded jersey break, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
with the
so,
can't miss.
Boober. That's your Twitch username. So the can't miss, it generally raises the floor of every name in the series, and it gives you a bunch of headliners. So generally speaking, in a regular black box jersey, there'd be, I think, maybe like 9 or 10 headliners. In the can't miss jerseys, there's 13 headliners in the same amount of boxes. Actually, I'm sorry. That's 14. There's 14 headliners. And then the other names in the series as well are really, really solid. So, again, like, right, we did that double jersey break. Drew Bledsoe. He might be a name that's listed in the jerseys, the normal jerseys, like a secondary headliner. But in this series, he's a third level hit. So, it just raises the floor of everything, I'd say.
And I will say right now with that double wheel spin,
Jim Kelly was a filler. See, yeah.
Yeah. And we're rewarding you guys with a double wheel spin if you close it out by 8 because there is one filler out there. Giving you extra incentive to say, you know what, I'll get a spot for 42. Get a chance to win a jersey, get a chance to
The
win
man
the wheel
who had
spin.
the original outcry, Derek, he put it to 4. It's 4 to go.
4 to go, guys.
Very doable.
Got to get it closed by 8 for the double wheel spin. And there's Derek saying, I just grabbed a spot.
He'll say Fred Warner.
Ryan saying all pro Fred. Is Ryan in that single?
Ryan, he's not in the single.
Ryan, you got to jump into the single, my dude. Can bring it to at least 3 to go, Ryan. Get yourself an extra spot to win that chase wheel spin, that double Chase wheel spin. And like we said, folks, brand new jerseys going to be coming in right after we close this jersey break. 3 to go now in the jerseys. Somebody else just got in. Bob saying I'm in the single.
Yes, you are.
3 to go, guys. 3 to go.
Yes, you are.
Who's going to close it out? 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
I think we could do that.
Do we not have that up here?
Come on, let's make it happen.
We're cooking with fire here, Steven.
What you got going on?
I'm going to put a timer up there.
Oh, okay.
So they can physically see the seconds
3 to go. Come on.
just fading away.
No reason. This should not get knocked out. Guys, we're taking it down series by series tonight. Starts right here.
There
Here we go.
There
Here
we
go.
There we go, Steven. See? Got the little timer there.
Oh,
You
I
guys see it.
think they're gonna shut it down.
I hope so. I don't want this to get to 5
I think it's 1 to
minutes.
go.
I don't want to get this timer to 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Physically see those seconds tick, 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 tick.
1 to go. I'll check the break thing, make sure it is 1 to go there. 2 to go on the diamonds. Come on. Can't let this go down.
Double wheel spin and I already know what the next chase is going to be. I want to let you know what that chase is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Steven, you're going to like the next chase.
Okay.
Like Men's Warehouse. You're going to like the way you look.
I don't agree with that slogan, but
What do you mean? You dress up? You
I
always
hate dressing up.
you don't think you look good dressed
No,
up?
I don't.
Like, I hate dressing up too. But when I do, I go, damn, I look good.
Oh, I don't do that at all.
Gotta forget all the flaws exist.
Yep. Well, I don't.
Steven's like, I never do. Steven's like, that's why I hit the gym.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to the gym.
Are you one of those people that, like, I've heard where they're like, I go to the gym because I secretly hate myself and want to make myself better. And I look in the mirror and I go, you're not good enough.
I don't go that far, but
You know, the people that are just like, I hate my body, so I go to the gym because I hate my body.
that's fair. All right, well, that's closed. That series is closed. They got it done.
Oh, that was fast. And we're gone. So the last jersey single, I don't even ask for a box number because we know the box. We know the box. We just got to randomize. It's going to be box 5. What divisions are we going to land up in? Let's see. List randomizer. 10 times around. And there we go. So Derek in the NFC North, Donnie in the NFC South, Rick in the NFC East, Robert in the NFC West, Lloyd in the AFC North, Timothy AFC South, Eric AFC East, and Donnie AFC West. You back over. Last jersey here. Timothy goes, stop the timer. We don't need the timer anymore. What's in box 5? Who's it going to be? You kidding me? This is, by the way, Steven, one, how this was not a headliner, I have no idea. 2, poetic justice. How about in the NFC North, how about number 2 on the field, but number 1 in Steven's heart for Da Bears.
Oh, DJ Moore hanging out there?
DJ Moore. How is this not a headliner? That's the power of the can't miss right there.
That's the
Headliner
difference.
name
That's
in the final box. And who's it going to? The guy who called the rally all show, Derek. He's like, come on, guys. JSA cert, by the way. He's like, let's get in the jerseys. Let's close the jerseys. Come on, let's close the jerseys. The break room has a way of paying it back. He wanted it closed. He got it closed.
Well
and when
done.
the last box came out, he got the dub.
And that New Jersey should be up for you guys. And I got some personals up there for you guys as well.
And Steven, now the
Sean, how we doing?
now the floodgates start. You want to know why?
Pourquoi?
All the people who were like, "When's the next black box gonna get up? I want to use my Sig Club reward." Well, guess what? You can use your Sig Club rewards again on the jerseys.
Now we're 2 to go on that diamond.
Let me fold this up. Fold this up. We'll do that chase wheel spin, and then I will put up what the new chase is for the rest of the show.
You said it was a specific one, right?
Specific. I have it in my head. It's going to be a good one. I hope you enjoy it. I think you're going to like it. You're going to like the way you look.
I'm a what believer?
You're going to like the way you look. I'm doing the whole Men's Warehouse thing.
Oh, God.
It just gets stuck in my head. Congratulations, Derek, on winning the last jersey in the break. So, okay. Let's do this wheel spin. 24 names. We had 3 breaks, 24 names. So we're going to go 10 times around. The top goes to the wheel. What up, Sean? How we doing? So at 9, we have Ryan McCall. Who is it going to be? How about Eric? So Eric M., if you're in the room, let me know what number you want to start from, Eric. Eric, I believe, got into that last break.
How do you spell that last name?
Mrziak.
The I?
Okay. MR.
Yeah, it's it says on
Oh, there
there.
it is. Okay.
So Mrzaic, I hope that's how you say it. Eric, if you're out there, let me know. Eric M. The order number 245460. This will be a double wheel spin, so whatever it is, we're gonna double it, give it to Eric. I'll give Eric a minute or two. While we're doing that,
I think we might be knocking out a diamond here.
well, guess what? Just in time, because the next chase is the diamonds. Next chase will be those diamonds starting now. And if we knock out the final 6 boxes, I'll say this, if we knock out the final 6 boxes without needing a pairing, I will double that wheel spin as well. So Bob, if you're talking about the black and blue speed flex, Bob, we got Brock Bowers, Julian Edelman, Antonio Gates, Steve Smith Sr., Terrell Davis, Kurt Warner, Marcus Allen, and Tony Dorsett in the black and blue speed flex. If you're just talking about speed flexes in general, we got Josh Allen in the diamonds. We got the Sharp Bros and Steve Smith Sr. in the Can't Miss 1 and 4. And then we got Jonathan Taylor and Josh Allen in the college. And there's Sean says, I'm drinking a beer for you guys.
Appreciate it.
Cheers, Sean.
All right, that's good to go for you, that diamond single.
All right, so I haven't heard anything from Eric. I want to get to the breaks. So let's spin this for Eric. And you know what? Guess what? Eric got into the single, I believe. How about Eric gets his money back? $42.
All right, there you go.
21, doubling it to 42. Eric getting his money back to use in the break room on this chase wheel spin. So the chase is now the diamonds. And just like that, what do we got, Steven? A diamond break. Also, Casey, welcome into the room, Casey. How did you find the room? Who's your favorite team, and what are you looking for here in the diamonds? Is it the Josh Allen Speed Flex? So single box here in the diamonds. Three away in the new jerseys already. Wow.
They've been waiting.
Jay is calling out 14. So 14 on the diamonds. The new jerseys, are they out of 30?
I have no idea. I'm guessing so. I'm about to go put some stuff in the back. So
Yeah, I'm gonna put 30 up when we do the first jersey break. We'll figure that out before we ask for the number. Ooh, Casey's a Patriot fan. Would have liked that Drew Bledsoe that we pulled. Let me take
what's the number?
14.
14.
Taking 14 off the ticker here.
This is for what's it?
The diamonds. Pick 6 diamonds. Let's go 10 times around on the randomizer. So I got Casey in the NFC North, Jay in the NFC South, Rick in the NFC East and NFC West, Timothy in the AFC North, Rick in the AFC South, the AFC East, and the AFC West. Yeah, if you're a Patriot fan, you're definitely in the right spot. If you're into collecting, you're also in the right spot. So let's do a diamond. Box 14 called out by Jay Bowerson. This will bring us down to 5 boxes left in the diamonds. Well, what's coming out here? Well, how about this, folks? The break room has a way of working like this. How about a little new customer mojo? How about Casey getting their first win in the room, getting a signature I have at home? How about the Danimal Dan Hampton with the Hall of Fame inscription on it on a beautiful Bears Rave Authentic inside, JSA sticker on the back along with the JSA cert card as well. Casey, congratulations on your first win here in the break room. Dan Hampton for the Bears. Dan Hampton, I will say, usually curves his autograph because of the holes up top. This one, he said, nah, brother, I'm signing right over it. But beautiful looking authentic here in the Diamonds. Going to Casey, first win, first break here at UA, and what a win. Congratulations, Casey. Congrats again to Casey on their first win. Casey, I also have to ask because we have, for example, Courtney was in the room. Guys, assume girl, thought guy. Casey, guy or girl out there? Jody. First time I saw Jody's name, made the mistake as well. And Sean saying, way to go, Casey. I will say the break room does have a sense of humor of Casey getting their first win. And not only is it a win, but it's of the team that, you know, beat their favorite team in the Super Bowl. However, I don't think Casey's going to be mad because the Patriots won how many Super Bowls after they lost to the Bears in '85?
6.
But the break room does have a sense of humor. Let's get that JSA cert card slid right in there. So that means Josh Allen, lone headliner, left now in 5 boxes, folks. 5 boxes, Josh Allen's still out there. Josh Allen on the flex. All right. In case he's saying, guy. I'll be honest, that's what I assumed, but you know what happens when you assume, Steven?
Ricky always messes up.
I do. When it comes to that.
When it comes to that, don't worry. I do too. And we have that first jersey closed, and it is out of 30, by the way.
Okay. The thing the thing that was funny is first started, saw Jody's name, said like, oh, she, and Robbie goes, yeah, just wait until you see her display picture.
Her display.
And then I saw the beard and I went, oh.
All right, I'll get another one up there.
So jersey number 1 coming off. It is out of 30, so Don't have to change anything on the ticker. So I got Eric, Mark, and Robert here in the jersey. One box number. It's what I need. And those diamonds, 5 to go. Josh Allen's still out there in the final 5.
Who's calling that number? Uh, 12. 12, perfect.
Let's do number 12.
Jersey number 3? What?
New series.
It's a new series, yeah.
It's a new break, but when we go to the new series, because on the live break page now it'll say jersey number 1. So I'm assuming better is Eric Linnell.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to double
12.
check that.
We can get that
First
for
box called. Oh no. It's just the note. So the notepad doing that thing where it's like, you know, when you type and it just starts deleting what's after it. So I closed it to hopefully reset it. There we go. There we go. We'll take you guys to the randomizer now. 10 times around. Yeah, so this is the third. So it's the third jersey type break, Bob. But when we start a new series, we list it off back at number 1. So like even in the chat, it'll say jersey 1 because it's the first one of the new series.
Yep.
But yes, this is the third jersey overall.
He meant 3 as the new number.
Yeah.
As a number, but 12 got there first.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Steven. Bob's sitting there like, no, Rick, Ricky, I get that. How about Eric in the NFC North, South, and East? Bob in the NFC West, Mark in the AFC North, Eric in the AFC South and East, and Bob in the AFC West. Box number 12. First box of the new jerseys. Ooh, how about we start with some fire here in the
okay.
break room? How about a little headliner right off the bat? First time I'm seeing him on this jersey, even though he's been there the whole year. How about Joe
I love
Mixon?
the red jersey, though.
Joe Mixon on the red Texan jersey. Put some what on the name, Steven?
Respect.
Put some respect on that name. The AFC South. First hitter of the jersey. JSA cert. Little box collar magic going to Eric here in the break. Gets himself Joe Mixon on the Texan jersey. Ryan says, that's beautiful. Joe Mixon. Congrats, Eric, on the headliner hit to open up the new jersey.
There you go.
Great way to start.
Love these red jerseys.
Right. Nice win. Nice win.
Bada bing, bada boom. So where are we going to go next, guys? Let's reload this break page, see where we are on things. Steven, first time in a long time, looks like we're pretty wide open on everything,
Yeah.
except for that 6 to go in the NIL double.
Ooh, the NIL. That'd be fun to see.
The NIL double. Curry is scoreless right now.
Oof. Well, not about how you start, it's about how you finish, right? That's what Curry's going to need to do. Who won the jersey wheel spin?
Eric M. Yep,
Yeah, you did.
Eric, you did. Yeah, check your email, check your junk, your spam. You should have $42 in a gift card. You basically got your money back on the wheel spin.
Mm-hmm.
I should have it. So don't have the randomization anymore because we did breaks after. But there it is, 21 times 2. Should have a $42 gift card, Eric. You were the lucky winner.
Well, what are we going to get into next? Got a lot of breaks done individually now.
Now it's time
We
to.
closed out one series. Could we close out another?
Are we going to be like the early 2000s Pistons, Steven?
Just going to conference finals.
We're going to go to work?
Yeah. And conference finals.
Well, going to the conference finals would be closing out the diamonds. Getting the new diamonds would be going to the conference
Yeah, but that's
finals.
what the Pistons of the 2000s did.
They just went to work.
They went to conference finals
Yeah,
for 7 consecutive
and
seasons.
and they won one finals.
They beat a Kobe Shaq team.
Oh, they were a
Now
very
I forgot
good
how
team.
to play. They forgot how
Well,
to-
they ran into LeBron, right? Was LeBron the one that couldn't get past them, or was he the one that ended them? I can't remember.
Wait,
The year that the Cavs went to the finals with LeBron, they played the Spurs.
yeah. Oh no, that was a couple years before.
Okay.
That was a couple years before he left. The Celtics eliminated him in back-to-back seasons, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, we're 30 to go on that next jersey.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, 2007's playoffs. What was their road? Yeah, that was it. They beat Detroit.
Yeah,
In the
LeBron had
conference
25
finals, yeah.
points in a row. Because again,
Beat Washington, beat New Jersey, beat Detroit.
yeah, because Detroit went to conference finals, like I was saying.
Who did San Antonio beat? Okay, Denver. They weren't the same Denver they
It
are
was a young
now.
Mello.
That was a young Mello. But then Phoenix,
Yeah.
Utah. That was not the Karl Malone Stockton.
No,
Utah
it was
teams,
not.
Though. Oh, that was the year Golden. That's right. Was that the We Believe Warriors when they beat the Mavericks in the first round, 8-1?
Did they beat the Mavericks in the first
Yeah.
round? Yeah, that was the year.
The
Mhm.
We Believe. And then Utah beat the Warriors.
and found themselves in the conference finals where they did not belong.
And the Spurs let them know that.
Exactly. How it goes.
The Spurs were like, you don't belong here.
I mean, that We Believe Warriors, like, it ruined everything for that front.
And then 2008, the world was right again. You had Boston, Detroit in the Eastern Conference. You had Lakers, Spurs in the West.
Yeah.
And then Celtics, Lakers.
That went 7, too, huh?
6.
6? Wow.
The only games that went...
No, the Laker-San Antonio series went 5, though.
Yeah. But the only games that went 7 were Boston, Atlanta in the first round. And then Spurs, Pelicans.
Oh, okay. The Hornets.
Oh, that's right. They were the Hornets at
Yeah,
that time.
Chris
weren't
Paul's
they?
rookie year.
They were the 2 seed that year?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
We're 3 to go on that jersey now, ladies and
Let's
gentlemen.
get it, guys. Headliner coming out right away. More to follow. We also got those diamonds, 1 in 5 shot at a Josh Allen speed flex in those dimers. Sean Lackers lost to the
Not
Celtics.
those Lackers.
Yeah, that was the year they lost to the Celtics, 08.
Yeah, and then they went back to back.
Then they went back to back. Sean Cummings says, which series, King? He's talking about the diamonds. He's saying Josh Allen's going to be in box 28 in the diamonds. Only one way to find out. Let's close the break, open the box. Did you see everyone doing what they do and clowning on LeBron after the series loss where they're playing how Kobe, after a series they got eliminated, said, like, basically they play better than us. Off season starts now.
Yeah.
Hard work. And then cuts to LeBron after the T-Wolves where it's like, it's just basketball, man. Basically like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. It's just basketball.
The way you got to do it.
I think people
Open the
need to
locks.
understand, whether you like it or not, the perspective from some players have just changed.
Well, yeah.
Like, the world has just changed. He could be in 28 in the college, too. That is very true.
Ooh, excuse me.
Bless you. That is very true. Jay, it was a 9 Friday night after dark when Ricky hooked me
him
up
up.
with the first. He did come out of the first box of that
We thought you were
night.
insulting him. You're good, Sean.
I just thought he was making fun
Yeah, I
of the
thought he was making
Lakers.
fun of 'em.
The Lackers.
The Lackers.
Because they be lacking.
It's true. They did not have the talent this year, no doubt. They had the star player, correct. They don't have
Yeah.
anything else behind them.
Do you think, which team, I'll just ask this, which team do you think should and will benefit most from trading for Nikola Vucevic? If the Bulls seriously, or is there no team that would benefit from having Vuce?
No. He's just, you know.
I love the amount of articles I read that are like, the Lakers. And then I think to myself,
Why?
yeah, but Vuce's not like a rim protector.
No.
Unless you just want him to do this in front of Gobert and maybe Gobert misses a shot. But he's not going to,
No, he's
meet
not.
him at the rim.
Not at all. Oh, he's a Lakers
Oh,
fan.
he's a Laker fan, so
There goes
definitely
that.
not making fun of
Mm-hmm.
him. Sean asking if King wants to run a single. He'll jump into a spot if he does. College has 14 boxes, 10 headliners. Josh Allen and Jonathan Taylor on the flexes. CeeDee Lamb, A.J. Brown, Steve Smith Sr. Authentics with Brian Thomas Jr., LaShawn McCoy, Hines Ward, Warren Moon, and Tim Brown in the listed. Diamonds have 5 to go now. One headliner, it is at Josh Allen Speedflex. The Vault, we're down to 9 to go with 3 headliners. Puka Nacua Rep, Lawrence Taylor Authentic, and Phil Simms. Practice Squad, we're down to 10, 11?
Mm-hmm.
I think we're down to 11 in the practice squad. No, we're down to 10. We did a double and a single.
Yes, you're right.
So 10 with 5 headliners left. And then the black and blue flex, we're down to, 10 boxes with 8 headliners? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 headliners. 11.
11.
8 with 11. That's right. This is the only one for the black and blue speed flexes we pulled tonight.
Come on, 1-830. We're one to go in that jersey. Let's get her done. $28. Chance to win autographed memorabilia.
So, guys, remember, we will also do the wheel spin at 9 o'clock, unless we're breaking. So if you want to get in on that second wheel spin of the night, get into those diamonds. 1 in 5 chance at a Josh Allen flex. If we close out all 5 boxes tonight, which means it doesn't have to be by 9, but if we're breaking them at 9 and we go past 9, we finish all 5, we'll do a double wheel spin if we close out the diamonds without a pairing tonight.
1 in 5 chance at Josh Allen. He's ready to be had. Who wants to go get him?
It's like Dion said. First, you need to want it. Then you got to go get it. Then you get it. That's how the break room works. First, you got to want it. How bad do you want Josh Allen on the speed flex?
This is the chance to do it.
Might be gone by tomorrow. 9 a.m. may roll around. Someone gets in, gets that Josh Allen that we could have got tonight. Sean goes, wait a minute, it's already 9:30 here. Central time, Sean, Central time. So by 9 Central, if we're not breaking, we'll do that wheel spin because we do have 1 diamond on it. Everything's loaded, guys. Ratios are especially loaded. 8 and 11 in the black and blue, 1 and 5 in the diamonds, 3 and 9 in the vault, 50% chance in the practice squad, 10 of 14, or a 5 and 7 chance at a headliner in the college.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Warriors are taking care of business.
Are they?
They're up 11, yeah.
I'm assuming Steph has points finally.
I don't think so.
He's scoreless still?
I don't know, but he's passing it around. They're up 14 now.
If they win and he scores 0 points, how insane would that be?
That would be wild.
He's got 0 points still. And they're up 45-33.
40. Oh, yeah, the Rockets are about to score.
So basically he's letting Heald, Butler, and Green cook.
They're just going to work. Like, we need to be on this break page. Come on now.
Well, it's nice to know if Şengün would have made the first basket, I'd be looking good in the 3-leg parlay because I'd be just needing Fred VanVleet to make 1 basket. Oh, I know you're messing with me, Sean. That's why I'm laughing. Oh, nose itched. Speaking of nose, did you see what happened to Garrett Crochet today?
Yes, I did.
Luckily,
Looked brutal.
luckily, it looked like it just hit the old cartilage.
Yeah.
So it just bent a little bit.
All right. We do have another jersey.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. So jersey number 2. So I got Eric, Patty, and Mark. Let me know box number, guys. One box number. First box that opened up was a headliner of Joe Mixon. He says, well, since you're my good luck charm, I can mess with you. And then Patty saying, was that 26 if my eyes do not deceive me?
I see 26.
26 coming up in the jerseys. So 25, 27.
All right, 26.
Eric down to Mark. Let's take you guys to the randomizer where we'll go 10 times. So there we go. Let's go to the randomizer. We got Eric in the NFC North, Patty in the NFC South, Eric in the NFC East, NFC West, AFC North, Patty in the AFC South, Mark in the AFC East, and Eric in the AFC West. Sean, that is right. He said, I won 2 jerseys because of you, Ricky. Well, you won 2 jerseys with me pulling them out. But I'll take being your good luck charm. 26 coming up here in the jerseys. Good luck to everyone in the break. Let's see what's inside. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. How about back-to-back, baby? Back-to-back here in the jerseys with another headliner coming out. How about a little bit of closer magic here from Mark McAdams? This is going to be Jason Taylor in the jerseys. JT, Jason Taylor, JSA cert on this bad boy. Rip would be going nuts right now. Loving this jersey. JSA cert card as well. Congrats, Mark McAdams, on the Jason Taylor hit here in the cover 2 jerseys. Little JT. Let's fold this up nice and neat for Mark. Two for two, Jason Taylor. Mark McAdams walking away with this one. 2 for 2 on the headliners here in the jerseys. So what are we getting into next? We running it back, guys. We keeping the hot headliner train going. It's all up to you guys what we do.
All right. What do you want to get to, ladies and gentlemen?
You know what? I say let's get into that diamonds. Let's close that out. Let's see Josh Allen tonight. Little JA in the room.
Like in number 1?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mark,
he was.
Mark closed it out.
He was asking if he was in the last jersey break.
Yep.
Yeah, he's in both.
He had the AFC North in 1 and the AFC East in 2. What up, Bob Boulay says it's why the Stanley Cup playoffs are by far the more exciting. Blues lead 3-1. Winnipeg scores with 2 left, 3-2. Jets take it to overtime with a goal with 1.6 left. Overtime in Winnipeg. Did my boy get his point, though? That's the question. All right, I need a Cam Fowler point in overtime. Go Blues. I need the Blues to win.
Momentum not on their side.
Knowing the Stanley Cup playoffs, this thing will go like 2 or 3 overtimes.
Ideally,
before it
right,
ends.
for them.
And then Eric asking if Mark would like to trade the Mixon
For the Taylor.
for the Taylor. So, Mark, if you want the Joe Mixon, let him know. So, guys, 20 more minutes. If we're not breaking in 20, we'll do that Chase wheel spin for the Diamonds. As we did have one diamond break.
Keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep it going.
Let's keep the momentum going, as Steven said.
What do we want to get into?
Over under for the game was 5.5. Yeah, if you were an
That's
under,
over.
if you were an under better, you're furious because you're probably sitting there going, "Oh, this thing's looking good. Don't count chickens before they hatch, but we're looking like we're in good shape."
It looks right.
Trying to think, there was a game that the Blackhawks played. Can't remember what year it was when they were doing their cup runs. I want to say it was like multiple overtimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm talking like 5 overtimes.
Wow.
Blackhawks playoffs.
I think we're literally wide open on everything except that that NIL double.
Yeah. So yeah, the Blackhawks had a triple overtime against Boston in 2013 in the finals. They had a triple overtime game against the Ducks in the 2015 Western Conference Finals. Double overtime against the Kings in 2014. So the longest overtime, like overtime of like actual time played in a Stanley Cup playoff game, 1936. They played 116 minutes
Goodness
of
gracious.
overtime.
All right, Eric Linnell kind of, he said F it.
Whole jersey?
Yeah, no, he bought the personal.
All right. So, Eric, let me know what number you want in the jerseys, right? Jersey personal?
Yep.
So let me know what number you want in the jerseys, my man, and we could do your jersey personal. Better if you're out there. Let me know what number you want in the jerseys. Box 14.
Okay. That should be doable.
It should be doable. Yeah. I was double checking. I'm like, wait, did I take the last one off? I did. Because I was like, 1, 2 missing. Cool. So box 14, definitely doable. Move right over. Box 14. Well, I'll say this. You guys are on something tonight. How about 3 boxes opened up in these new jerseys? How about a third straight headliner? How about Eric grabbing Aaron Donald here in the jerseys from a personal? Aaron Donald in the Haas. Beckett cert. Short sleeves on the bad boy. Got those short sleeves. I thought that was something messed up with the auto. It's a jersey string. Aaron Donald, AD, going to Eric here in the jerseys. Now, if that's not money well spent, I don't know what to tell you. At this rate, Steven, if we keep going, the morning show guys will come in and go, "Oh, New Jersey's nice. Wait, where are all the headliners?"
Right.
Number 99, Aaron Donald, Beckett cert. Going to Eric. AD going to EL. I was gonna ask you before I open this box. No distant relationship to Matt Ryan, Steven?
No.
Steven
Not that I
Ryan,
know of.
Matt Ryan, distant cousins. And just like that, 3 headliners gone in the jerseys. Then asking anyone want to do another jersey break. If we're not breaking by 9 o'clock, guys, 12 minutes, we'll do that chase wheel spin in the diamonds. Ryan saying he should be up on money after that poll.
What are we doing next, ladies and gentlemen? What are we
Where
doing
are
next?
we going?
All right, 4 headliners, 6 boxes. Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
So where are we going next?
Tis the real question.
Like Steven said earlier, with every break that closes, it's like, well, we're pretty wide open except for that NIL double.
Mm-hmm.
The real question is Steph Curry still scoreless?
I think it's halftime.
He's got 3.
He has a 3.
He's got 3 at halftime.
Does he have a 3?
Yeah. 1 of 7 from 3. Is he trying to give us his he saw Donovan Mitchell in game 1 and said, anything you can do, I can do better, but this time I'll just assist and I'm not gonna score. I won't have the
Yeah.
threes and I won't score.
Fair enough.
Who do you think the leading scorer for the Warriors is at halftime?
Probably Jimmy Butler.
Buddy Hield with 22. Butler's only got
Hield.
9. And then leading scorer for the Rockets, Ahmed Thompson with 12. Dylan Brooks, 1 of 5 from the field. So where are we going to go, guys? What do we want to do? Are we looking to get into anything more, or are we all tuckered out here on a Sunday night? Only spots we have bought in right now, black and blue double box has 7 to go. NIL double number 3, 6 to go. We got NIL single number 5 is 7 to go.
Mm-hmm.
And we're wide open from there. So, Steven, for right now, we'll see if anything else breaks. I know we didn't get a lot of helmets for the table, but out of everything we've done, what would you say would be your hit of the show?
That Matt Ryan.
The Matt Ryan flex?
I know there's some nicks and bruises on it, but it's still an excellent piece to add to the collection.
I'm going to shock people. Can I have the Funko?
It's a beautiful.
I
Funko.
love the fun. Like, I love the uniqueness of this Funko so much. Now, the one thing I will say, it is May, so I mean, seeing Santa so early in the year, I love Christmas, but like, we got a time for that. But I love this unique item, Joe Thomas. This was This was Rick Beaver won this, I believe. Rick Beaver, Stephen Pilecki. The jerseys have been on fire. We had tons of headliners. Bijan, and then really every box we've opened up in the new jerseys. Headliner, headliner, headliner. Ones we have left in those new jerseys, I'll actually do that, Stephen. We've been breaking so furiously with them. I haven't been able to show off the new jerseys. So here they are. We got the headliners that are left. Emmitt Smith, Jamar Chase, Jim Kelly, Baker Mayfield, Warren Moon, Randall Cunningham, and Dick Butkus in the photo section. Then we got Drew Bledsoe, Cromartie, and Robert Mathis in the listed. Yeah, I know it's not football season, but we have football helmets, but we're a football break room. I see what you're trying to do there, William, but I don't think the landing stuck. Ryan saying, how about the Royals hitting 7 home runs in one game? Yeah, the Orioles just haven't been, as Rip said on Saturday to Mike, the Orioles have not been good, and it's been their pitching that has not been great. let's see, it was Garcia, Jonathan India, Garcia again, Bobby Witt, Sasquatch, Vinny getting in on the action, Luke Maley, and then Michael Massey. But loaded jerseys, brand new jerseys in the room, guys. So I will say 6 minutes. Guys, if we're not breaking in the next 6 minutes, we'll do that chase wheel spin. So the timer's back.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much time we got until 9 o'clock, Steve. If we're not breaking in 9, we're doing a diamond chase wheel spin. So this is your last call, basically, to A, get a break going so we can keep the show going, but 2, get a diamond, get in there. Josh Allen, 1 Josh Allen flex in 5 boxes. And if it's not the Josh Allen flex, it's going to be a guaranteed authentic coming out of that box.
Let's go. Come on.
I agree, Steven. Come on, let's go. 1 break is all we need to keep going. If we are not doing a break in now the next 4.5 minutes, we're going to be doing a wheel spin, which will be the names you see right there from this diamond.
Excuse me.
Ryan says diamond options are either a banger or a banger. You're either getting an authentic, which is a banger, or you're getting a Josh Allen Speed Flex, which is an all caps banger. Steven, I'll also drop the news. I said that I would wait until towards the end of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, I'm saying at the end, the next time we'll see Steven in the room, which will be tomorrow, as always.
Yes.
Special surprise, next time you will see me in the room is tomorrow with you.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Colin has some duties with the Kane County Cougars?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
So I'll be filling in for Colin tomorrow with you.
Nice.
And then I'll also be in for Colin on Tuesday with Alex. I will not be in all day on Tuesday, though. Dom will be in at night for me.
Dom will be back, yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you guys have finagled the three-way deal.
Huh?
You guys finagled the 3-way deal.
What, with the trade?
Yeah.
It was really, what it really was I was going to cover Monday for Colin, and he was going to cover Tuesday. But then he called me up and said, hey, I forgot my mom's working, and I gotta watch my grandma.
Yeah.
So could we switch the Tuesdays?
Yep.
And I'm
There
like,
you
hey,
go.
if you want my Tuesday night, go ahead, take it.
There you go.
Go ahead, take it, man. What it really was is, see, Dom didn't have to tell me, but I can read through the lines. After not being here Thursday and Friday, he misses K-Dog. He misses his tag team partner, Kamen Enchev. And he just can't wait until Thursday to see Kamen again. So he really wanted to get in the room. He really wants to be in with Kamen. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to stand between true love in the break room.
You shouldn't.
I'm not going to stand between 2 tag team partners. I'll let them be like the Pistons and go to work.
In the conference finals.
And the conference finals.
Can't emphasize that enough.
Can't emphasize it enough. So just under 2 minutes until that wheel spin. Can still get into the breaks, guys. If we're breaking, that wheel spin gets pushed off. Unlike the 1998 NBA Finals. There was no push off. Figment of your imagination.
They didn't call it, so what are you going to do?
I mean, if there was a push off, they would have called it, right? So, Steven, we're getting down to 1 minute. I think we're still the same amount of ways.
Eric got that personal. No mas.
No mas. And that's fine. If we're all tuckered out on a Sunday, that's A-okay. That is A-okay. And guys, I'll say this. So the last order we had come in was the personal, correct?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What time was that order?
8:43.
All right. So what I'll say, guys, is I may give a little extra time after the chase wheel spin, but not much. Only because it's been 20 plus minutes since our last order. So once we do the chase wheel spin, this is the time where you're like, if you really want to keep us breaking, get in on those breaks. Sean Cummings says there's a quad double single up for the diamonds.
Yeah, we're just, Sean, at this point right now, I'm kind of waiting to see which one gets hopped into first.
Yeah.
So
like the quad gets hopped in.
Then they'll take down the double, yeah.
Single go down. Well, the double goes down. Single's going to stay up.
Single
regardless.
stays up, yeah.
But thank you, Sean, for looking out for us. We have hit 0. I am going to do one peruse of the break room. Just a little look-ski to see if anything is super close. So we are wide open on a lot of things, guys. So we're going to do that chase wheel spin. Guys, I'll say this now. If you want to keep breaks going, hop in now. We're not going to have much time after this wheel spin because of A, last order came in a while ago, and 2, we're wide open on everything. Nothing is super close here in the break room. So let's get that diamond list in here. 10 times around, see who's going to the chase wheel spin. And after 10 clicks, it's going to be Rick Beaver going to the wheel. Rick, if you're out there, let me know if you want me to rip it from... Let's see, where is it? If you want me to rip it from number 1. Why can't I not get this where I want it to? There we go. Let me know if you want to rip it from number 1, or if you have a number, Rick, I'll probably give Rick about a minute or 2.
Rick Beaver won it?
Yep, Rick
Nice.
Beaver. Leave it to Beaver. So, guys, I'm giving you some now time to also get some breaks bought into if we want to keep breaking. If nothing is super close by the time the wheel spin is done, Steven and I are going to jump off for the night. Steven, I'm going to do the common end chef thing. I'm going to say we did, let's see if I'm as good as common is. I'm going to say about 16 boxes.
14.
Close.
You were close. You were close.
Makes me happy. Makes me feel like I've learned something while being here to
How to
judge
guess how many boxes you've done. All right. So Rick Beaver, you haven't spun it yet.
Not yet. Going once, going twice. Bob's your uncle. Let's see how much money Rick's going to get. How about $38? $38. So we gave away 42 with the first one, 38 with the second one. Whoop. The chase is now done. Let's take one last look at the break page, guys. And it looks like we are wide open on a lot of things. So, Steven, sadly, I'm going to say we're going to wrap up shop tonight here in the break room. Steven, it was a gem of a night. It's always wonderful working with you.
You too.
Can't wait to work with you again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bright and
Noon,
early,
right?
Bright and early at noon here in the break room. So, congrats to Steven Pileski on Steven's hit of the show. Congrats to Rick Beaver on my hit of the show, the Joe Thomas Brown Santa Funko. We'll be back 9 a.m., 12 hours from now. We'll be back with Mike and Nick, 9 a.m. show here in the break room, followed by Steven and I at noon and 3, and then Common and Robbie. The whole thing starts again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Thank you guys for everything you do, and we'll see you tomorrow in the break room.